Hey, what's going on? I'm LaPrentiss Demond, and in today's video, we're going to do a review on Defy Water. Alright? Here we go. Hydrating humanity. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. This is a new one. I just found this in stores. This isn't something people asked for. This was in stores as I was searching for the next bottle of water to test. And this one is special. Women-owned, black-owned, veteran-owned. Oh. And it's saying that's alkaline. So we already know this is going to be an interesting water to test. And we're going to test it against our electrolyzed reduced water. Okay? And the very first test we are going to do is antioxidants. This is the most important one. Of course, antioxidants keep us looking youthful. They are anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, so that inflammation, that itis that we're experiencing, is going to help lower that. And it's essentially, fountain of youth, okay? And we're protecting against the opposite, which is oxidizing things, okay? So that creates rust, inflammation, sickness, and dis-ease in the body, okay? And so when we test these waters, we're going to use an ORP meter. ORP stands for oxidative reduction potential, or the potential to reduce oxidation. Now, if we see a positive number, that means it's oxidizing. It's bad, okay? It's not great for our health. However, if we see a negative number, that means it's an antioxidant, all right? That's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and check out Defy Water and see how it does. All right, we are seeing 148. 150. It's still going up because even the air around us is oxidizing, okay? Yeah, it's going up. So this is not a strong antioxidant. It's going to actually help us age along a little bit more quickly, okay? Let's go ahead and test this electrolyzed reduced water and see if there's any difference. Okay. All right, I see you. So we got a negative, looks like it's about to hit a negative 750. So this is a very strong antioxidant. It's like not just a negative to that. It's like a negative times like 3 or 4 or 5. I'm not good at the math, but it is a very strong antioxidant and it's steadily going down. All right, so it's getting stronger as an antioxidant as opposed to Defy Water. Okay, now looking at that already, we shouldn't be drinking this. It's oxidizing us. It's creating rust and inflammation in the body. We should stay away from it. However, we have other things we want to look at as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next test. All right, on to our second test. This one's all about alkalinity, and we all know that sickness and dis-ease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment. Okay, they prefer acidic environments. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use pH drops and see what we get when we put them in both of these waters. If we get a red or orange or yellow, just know that is acidic. It's actually eating the minerals and electrolytes in our body, okay? If we see a blue or purple or dark purple, it's neutralizing acidity that we consume and keeping that alkalinity, specifically in our blood, stabilized, okay? Let's see what we get with Defy Water. Ooh, interesting. So one's a little blue. On my side, you guys probably see both purple on your side. I see blue and purple. Blue, purple. But really close. They look really close. All right. So when this happens, when we test something, we find out it's alkaline. I want to test it. I want to see how strong it is at battling acidity. And the best way to do that is I'm going to use my stink breath. Okay. So I'm going to blow into both of these, and this is going to represent all the acidic stuff that we're consuming day in and day out. The cookies, the ice creams, the waffles, all that type of stuff, okay? We want to neutralize all that acidity, okay? If not, this is going to lead to a lot of health challenges down the road because our blood is going to start taking those electrolytes from us, and we don't want that, okay? So we got to balance that stuff out and neutralize that acidity. With that being said, I'm going to blow into Defy, and if it changes color, it's not that strong of a alkaline water, okay? If it stays the same, we know it has some fight in it, okay? Let's see what we get with Defy Water. Oh wow. It changed color and it looks the same as the label, which is odd. So this is really acidic. So let's take a look at this real quick. It says right on front, purified water. So don't worry about the fancy display and marketing. Look at what type of water it is, okay? This says that's purified water with electrolytes and minerals, okay? Purified means that they removed everything from it, either using reverse osmosis or distilled, okay? They removed all the minerals from it, making it a scavenger to begin with, and then they added minerals to make it alkaline. So this is chemically altered water. What else does it say? It's black owned, veteran owned, woman owned. Defy Nation, 3 cents per bottle is donated to support black women and veteran charities. And on the back, it says purified water, calcium carbonate, magnesium sulfate, potassium bicarbonate. So we have salts here and a substitute for baking soda, okay? That's what is added to this to make it pure alkaline. So this is looking a lot like, I don't know if you've seen the review I did on essential water. This is just a different version of essential water. Okay, it's just a different brand of essential water. It's almost just about made the same way. And yeah, they donate to charities. So overall though, they are donating towards your health. This is acidic, okay? Let's go ahead and check out this electrolyzed reduced water and see what happens. Maybe the same thing will happen, maybe it'll change. Let's find out. Sorry. Like it doesn't change. It doesn't. And the reason why is because there's no chemicals added in this. We don't dump chemicals into this water, okay? It is done electrically, okay? It's very different. This is structured differently and it's a byproduct of what's naturally already in the water. We're adding things to it, okay? So there's our second test on Defy Water on alkalinity. And we see that deep down is defying its truth. It's really acidic. Let's go ahead and hop into our next test. Alrighty, on to our third and final test, which is on alkalinity, okay? And in order to do, not alkalinity, superior hydration, okay? And the main reason to this is we want to make sure that we're getting actually hydrated. There's plenty of times, you may have been there, where we drink water and we're like, why is my mouth still dry? Why am I still feeling thirsty? It's because the water isn't really hydrating us. It's really just sitting in our stomach and it's being treated like food, okay? The best way we're gonna test that out is by making tea, all right? And the plan is the water should be small enough to actually pass through our cells, the phospholipid bilayer, to actually bring in nutrients, fire up the mitochondria, give us energy, bring in that nutrients, and also push out the waste, the stuff that doesn't belong in the cell, all that waste that we gotta get rid of, okay? This tea bag is that cell that we're trying to get water into. Let's see what happens with Defy Water. All right, we should. All right, we get some tea. We have to do a little jumping up and down, but we're able to get some tea. It doesn't look that good. I mean, it don't look like a tea I would drink, right? It looks like a tea light. Let's go ahead and try it with this electrolyzed reduced water. Look at that. Much darker than that one. and actually hydrates you more. So take a look at that. You're probably thinking, well, LaPrentiss, you cheated. For one, I'm blown away, but you cheated. The bag was wet. I'm like, you know what? Let's test it out one more time. We'll try this Defy Water and see if it maybe gets a little bit darker, right? No? Oh. Doesn't look like it's doing it. Man, so, no, I was saying this is like Essentia, but Essentia, I think, if I remember correctly, it actually came out darker than this. So this is like a weaker version of Essentia water. Alright, so, just to see, make sure it wasn't a trick or a double take or anything. A stunt double. And look at that. This is just darker. A much better version of tea. Like, this is the tea I want to drink. If I'm drinking tea, this is the one I would drink, okay? And it's simply because it's better at hydrating. It's actually much smaller water. More of the water is smaller to actually able to pull out that tea, okay? So just think about it. If you are taking supplements for working out, from getting gains, if you're cooking, you don't need all those ingredients. You don't need all those supplements. Just a little bit and the right water will help it get to where it needs to go in your body, whether that's in your blood, whether that's to your muscles, wherever you need it, because it's the right water that's gonna make that happen. Ooh, look how dark that gets. It's clearly a difference in the water, okay? One other thing I wanna share about this is ionized, okay? So expect future waters, like bottled waters of the future, to all be ionized, okay? Now ionization is, I would say, the next step up for bottled waters. That would be the next best thing, right? Because all of them, when they're ionized, they're actually making the water smaller, and it's going to do a little bit of hydrating. It's going to do a little bit better job of hydrating. The problem though is it's still oxidizing, and it's still going to be acidic because they're going to remove all the minerals from it, all the natural minerals, and they're going to sprinkle in artificial stuff. It's not going to be great for us. But just to give you a heads up, I see this being the future of bottled waters. All right, a lot of ionized, but it's not going to be good by the time it gets to us, okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and wrap up this review on Defy Water. Alrighty, for our recap, Defy Water, we tested it for 3 specific things. First one was antioxidants, and we saw that this water was oxidizing us, which means from the jump, not good for us, no bueno, okay? But we still tested it anyhow for the second test, which was on alkalinity, and we saw that even though it appeared at 9.5, when we actually gave it some acidity to try to neutralize and balance back, it wasn't able to hold up, okay? It ended up becoming really acidic, and that's because it's a purified water with minerals added to it, okay? So it's chemically altered water. Like, you can take your tap water, add baking soda to it, and make the same thing. And that's essentially what they did here. Baking soda and salt. Okay, last but not least, we tested it for superior hydration, and it hydrates a little bit, right? But when you add the right water, you can actually hydrate much, much better, okay? So I wouldn't say it's on the same par as your regular bottled water. It's about 10 to 15%. So there you have it. There's our review on Defy Water. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's a water you want me to test, also let me know in the comments below. And if you are serious about drinking the best water for your health while saving money, while helping the environment, and enables you to give and donate to Black women and veterans, you can do that without buying trash water, okay? So check out what I have for you coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. Alright, go ahead, click that link in the description below access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.